Alright, good afternoon, good evening to anyone maybe watching the VOD. We are back with... Where's my volume at? Hold up, what am I piecing this I do? With what may be the end of Outer Worlds. And one thing that I should stress here is I decided not to do the faction quests. I finished the companion quest for Marisol off stream. And we're done that. There's some quests I cannot do. This one, apparently you're supposed to do like right at the beginning before you even finish the first world, so it's done. Can't do that. This I should be able to do now when I get to this area, so hopefully I can do that. I'm not going to side with Auntie's Choice or the Order. Kind of against both of them, not really interested, so hoping that we can finish here, so... We'd be here at the archive. So we got the OG squad. Niles and Val. Maxed out. Advanced kits. So we did 5 out of 6 companion quests. One of them I couldn't do because I killed too much Spacer's Choice. So my companion was not happy with me. So don't care about her, and that's why I'm also not siding with the factions. Honestly, kind of over it. Like as I played a little more, like it is a good game, but it's nothing special to be honest. Definitely a big improvement over the first one. But it just feels like it's missing something. Like there's things it does really well, and then other stuff is just kind of meh. Okay, we got the... I think we just rock our... I'm using this stupid gun still. What is it at? It's only 25. I'm gonna beat the game and I'm not gonna get it till level 30. Which is unfortunate. Another baseball card. The archive. Okay. It was a good thing I didn't do Cloister first. I decided to do it after. Okay.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive.
Given how entrenched the Protectorate are here, we ought to consider a strategy. Crossing our fingers don't count.
Is a fellow subject lacking the zeal for their assigned work?
It doesn't look so bad, I say we
This
fight.
unit questions the integrity of your optics. Please direct your attention to the automechanical flanked by fortified infantry and long-range turret support.
Use your lamps, Commander. They've got heavy infantry, turrets, automechs, and Lord knows what else. We need a plan, not just gumption.
Are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
Oh, do I have to fucking...
Please consider a course of action that will not result in the graphic cessation of your stealth is one valid.
What about the Order?
Hypothesizing. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant seek archive operational access.
Didn't we pass the Order's headquarters on our way here? Big dome structure, kind of greenhouse-like. That's where I'd start. Void it. If we're going out, might as well be in a blaze of glory.
Okay. Let's try it out. Worst case if I lose.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
It's basically saying get a faction. I know there's an achievement where you basically get both factions. So it is possible to get both support you, but...
We reject individualism in all its many
Book them,
forms.
kids.
Assessor Ostergaard making a mess of things again.
Preserve said progress.
I'll take care of you, Commander.
Fuck them, kids. I'm not even busting out the big guns. Like, I'm actually like capping myself using this shit. Okay. I have storm grenades, which are even stronger.
Mental refreshment post haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. You have a job. Eliminate. Refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
Okay, let's see where this takes me.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
It's a washroom.
Got some bad company.
Brothers were just trying to take business. That's sad, man. Probably one of the worst stats you can get. It's like while you're taking care of business, you know, just taking a dump and then boom.
Prudence dictates. We reject individual.
Oh.
Remember those rejected grapple materials that got shipped here? I sold them to a protectorate officer who was low on supplies. Said it was imitation grapple meat. She means to pass them off as official rations. Imagine all those whole heads wolfing down failed Auntie's choice.
Ignore that. I promise you this is merely tomfoolery. There's no way we were eating failed experimental material.
Was that all that was?
Preserve said progress. Sustain.
Oh, I got it, yeah. Well, I turned her in, so luckily she did get arrested. So we're here.
Stranded on a hostile planet, day 35. Brought to you by the frigid cold
Genomic 2.
and voracious wildlife. Starring noted self-taught survival expert.
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Krabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals. Coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Krabbles ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this message. Eat up.
Oh, Not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed. Could be I'd grown so attuned to my surroundings, I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your unit too? Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge about how to fend for yourself? Must say, I've become quite the expert. Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a
big
little
boy.
opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript. So glad you asked. I've recently evolved into a rugged, self-sufficient individual.
Why is he
fully
wearing
accustomed to
a
life in these
mask
caves,
of
living raw and pure like our primitive, lice-ridden ancestors. Why, just the other day, I reinvented fire. I found a little doohickey I've named
Reinvented fire.
a light starter. You simply push a button, and flame comes out.
You know a lot about like around the archive.
Yes, indeed. I know this cave and several of the adjoining hallways, like, well, someone who'd scoured every inch for the barest sustenance. That big computronic adding machine? Nah. All that electromechanical malarkey is lost on a rugged, outdoor individual like me. You might call in reinforcements if the Spyreton lift controls were working. I happen to have its missing components in my possession.
Spartan left control, yeah, no clue.
I might be convinced to part with... I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some. Their habitat stretches from inside the archive's entrance to all over the... Here's a fetching... Have at it now.
I'm not gonna do it. This is basically how you get reinforcements. We're gonna... I'm curious if I could actually beat the game. Just like literally YOLO. Sprat Tommy. Advanced decryption key.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Downtown.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer.
Is it really fucking forcing me? That's so shit.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Okay, it's over there.
Sustain the system.
Enthusiastically neutralize emergency protocols ready.
It's gonna be difficult, but this is what we want.
Fortifying.
We might die, but we're going guns blazing.
Subject to the most exalted vigilant. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Just want to make sure we're grabbing everything.
Our enemies envy.
Am I even close to? Yeah, I'm not even close to 26.
We reject individualism. All its many forms.
Random 750 bits for that. I guess at this point in the game, that money doesn't really matter. It's kind of. If I was doing the faction quest, maybe, but.
Talk about a feat of industrial engineering. The skill alone. Stick close, Commander. Wouldn't want you wandering off and getting lost.
I'm wondering. Oh, I guess you can. These are all like highlighted. I can't take it.
What was in those rations? Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Forgive me, I found myself...
A diet with more fiber may reduce your rate of excretion.
I am the Archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the, I still have trouble saying that. Certainly. I recognize if you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in shit. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. All right. Here, you are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental machine.
Interesting.
Some
That.
maintenance may be required.
What happens if you don't?
Calcaduceus detected.
I feel
Alternative
rather
operator postulated.
lonely.
Concluded. Organizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
It's not that bad so far. There may be a worse section. Took control of the archive without any backup, so it actually was a achievement. I don't need nobody. I messed up. That's where we need to go, but...
Welcome to the Archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure. To maximize the needs of our society above others. To attract the most consumers.
A little percussive maintenance might not be out of place here. I've got a wrench might do some good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Due to incomplete reprogramming efforts by differing operators, I am experiencing sporadic fluctuations, tonality and cadence weightings within my communication.
In layman's terms, we're
Caused by intermittently calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict.
Auntie's Choice attempted to formulate a foolproof marketing plan, a charm offensive to reintroduce itself to the main colonies, once this pesky rift issue is resolved by others.
The Protectorate ran rift calculations, then utilized me to assist with organizational matters, to approximate the paradigm, a system devised to replace the loss of the Order's predictive input. Based on the increasing rate of rift fluctuations, I estimate that your inquiry is rift-related. To that end, we should best get started before we are consumed by them. Perusing contents, anatomizing diversiform particulars, concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query?
I seek a means to...
The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Auntie's Choice operators. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it,
Okay, thermal transfer first then.
May melt down later while running your calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern. When active, the archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior and a surface reservoir. I can process the rift data without its repair. Yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of Crabbles have...
Who cares about any job worth doing is worth doing right.
Yep.
And taking a shortcut now that damages the archive might rob us of a useful bargaining chip in the long run.
Inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however. It is difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between...
Interesting, so it's actually good that I didn't... it looks like the order was somewhat okay, but... Auntie's Choice was pretty bad.
Occurs. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to... issues. Return later.
Cab up.
So I guess, should I do both these objectives, I can get the armor? Okay. Archive, support wings, is it both the same? Doesn't matter. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, that's another area.
Centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Okay, that's Underlands, I guess.
The operator has returned.
Might as well get this stupid quest if I can. Gotta find a spread. Wait, how do I get to this guy again?
Did you get the sprats I need? So I might, bait the... Finally!
You see it in them?
Warning.
Sorry you had to see that. The parcels of victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten, for nature hasn't anyhow. Here, I wrenched these parts free out of... Drop back in again sometime. Ah, nice of you to drop by. You're looking very, toothsome, if you don't mind me saying.
Okay. At this point, like, there's not even really... If I'm doing quests, it's only because I need, I basically need to, get XP for my gun. Which is kind of annoying. I don't think I'm 26. I'd be surprised if from those fights I got 26. Yeah, not even 26. Okay. Fuck, it's a whole world. Thermal transfer first. Yeah. Cold storage is needed, but we do thermal transfer. I think that's the best way to take care of it.
Hold fire! This one looks friendly. Watch yourself. You came from the outside. Does that mean we can finally escape? What? Oh, you must be another case of hypothermia. Extreme prolonged exposure to the cold certainly does terrible things to our brain. It's because the Archive controls the surface lifts, which are the only way in or out. And once the Protectorate retook the machine, they locked out all external access. Now, for more than a month, we've all been trapped in these caves, Order and Antes alike.
Interesting, they're both
scrounging for food, huddling for warmth, and desperately trying to stay alive. You poor, dangling remainder. Your brain really is frozen, isn't it? Originally, this was a subterranean network that let folks move between the critical components of the archive. But now, for us, it's a tomb. Hundreds of us have already perished within these frigid walls, and no doubt, the rest are predestined to join them. You're what? How? The odds of you successfully doing what our whole army could not is, well, it's preposterously small. Yet, here you are. Regardless, if we are to maximize your odds of success, you should at least let us share our intelligence with you. You'll want to speak with Provost Finch inside that building to the northeast. She has a better understanding of all.
I'm not gonna side with them. Fuck them.
Though I would be absolutely ecstatic to offer you any information I have that would watch yourself.
At the end of the day, I need a tons of X speed to be able to get this gun to level 30. So like, I technically should just be fighting everyone.
Desperate times certainly make for strange bedfellows.
That's Provost Finch. I'm sure there's a baseball card here, but...
Of course nobody's gonna see it. That's not the point. Just don't feel like a human being.
Anti-stresses that we should all...
He's got a... Heavy rounds, yeah, nothing. Do I have any... Yes, I do. Anything that's not modded, I'm just gonna straight sell, to be honest. Take our money, we got to 23K. Okay, literature. It's weird how you can have like literally these are the two same things, but they're different. One's doctor grade outfit, one's doctor suit. Like what the heck? This one's a 4. Ooh, 5% crit, 70% crit damage. I think that's better than what I have right now.
Of course nobody's
I
gonna
think the only difference is this has 2 slots. Yeah, I got an extra weapon holster from this, so 5 and 55 is
see
fine.
it. That's not the point. Just don't feel like a human.
My scouts reported significant, which was obviously... I don't suppose you would care to enlighten me as a beginning to our discourse? You took the archive? My name is Provost Finch, and I've been appointed as leader of this motley band. Correct. At first, we were antagonists, warring against each other and the Protectorate. But then, the Protectorate locked the lifts and doors, trapping us all beneath the ice. With no escape or access to resupply, continuing to kill each other made scant sense. So, I reached out to their commander under a flag of truce and suggested a temporary alliance. We would pool our food, warmth, and resources while here, and could go back to killing each other if and when we make it to the surface again. Over a month, and we made peace about a hardly. It took days and unbeknown as they began to lose ground.
Does she actually
the
want anything?
Protectorate garrison. Of course. All we have to do is fight our way into the breaker room and turn the lift and door access back on. Now, we wait, having calculated that the odds of rescue being greater than our chances of successfully assaulting. Thank you.
Of course, nobody's gonna see it. There's nothing.
Unlock the structure list. Okay. So basically what I'll do is I'll go down anyways this path. We'll do the optional. Come over here, check this building out. I probably should check this building actually while I'm on the way.
Just don't feel like
And then do that if that basically gets me any like faction favor. What is it?
Orange ain't ready yet. Hey, got a distraction for you.
This gun does work. Once I start hitting crits with this, the snowball's crazy. Like absolutely melting. We'll go over here. This might be a den, so... Did I hit level 26 yet? Fucking still not. Yo, David. You've given up on Aliens for now, but it's a brutal game. I hope you're doing good, man. But yeah, totally understandable. It was like such a frustrating game. I'm actually surprised that I beat it. I legitimately thought that was going to be a game I gave up on. Because of how like difficult it was.
Interest and or monetary value.
I've beaten a lot of games, but that's definitely like I feel like that's a top 3 one that has to be on the list for being able to beat it. So I thought it would take me longer. Well, it did take me longer than I thought. I thought initially it was going to be like a quick playthrough, easy game, but rough. How's Assassin's Creed playthrough going? Hopefully that one's a lot smoother. What are the thoughts so far? Where do you like rank it? Like early game right now? Is it as good as the ones previous or kind of meh? Keep forgetting.
Kidding. If you ain't cutthroat enough to turn the big profits, you ain't cutthroat enough to try anything on me.
Really? You think that's the way to take?
I don't care what you threaten me with. Not only am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws. When scarcity begins closing its fist,
is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote Auntie's laws of dystopian disruption to me. I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
What's the hubbub?
Whoa, who are you? How'd you get past the landmines?
Ooh, explosives. Explosives has come up so much in this game, it's actually crazy. I haven't done a quest. There's a quest tied to this. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Killing both of us and taking this stuff would have been easier than getting kids hooked on candy tobacco. I caught this
going really well. Seems to be a big
supplies,
game. Haven't really played much of the previous games. A lot.
Oh,
nice. Okay, that's good.
Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory into a little bonus stash only they know about.
You're only mad
I think the good thing about that series is there's so many games. If you really wanted to like play them all, it could like take your time for like a year or two.
Why would
Just because there's been so many
Once I cram
games.
your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
Don't do anything rash. You should take him back to the group
You're
for trial.
kidding. You think I'm going to take him for some kind of trial? Where I'd have to tell everyone about our stat? Besides, it's not like I didn't think about it. I just...
But I'm living up to Auntie's print.
I guess you chose to...
This unit is now at maximum efficiency. The overall likelihood of the team's the Earth Directorate thanks you for your never.
Okay, well. This dude stole his buddy,
Well, thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve it. Well, there's no...
Yeah, there's a lot. I know a lot of people, I think the one that people like the most, or at least from what I've seen, is, there's a Pyro one. So everyone really liked the Pyro one. Because I know that, Ubisoft recently released, I think it was called, like, Skull and Bones. Kind of like a... It's a bit of a slow burner game for me, but it's good. It kills time. The good thing about that game is it'll be 1/1000th as stressful as Aliens. I don't get what this... What did this create? Oh, it creates that ledge up there, okay. So, I think you appreciate those games a little more once you play something like Aliens that's like frustrating, like Mega Tilt. And then you can kind of just relax. Demon Souls, another one. I've never played it, but I've heard of it. Wait, how do I get up here with that? So there's a chest all the way over there. What's the puzzle here? I guess you would take the lift up. But wait, why do you... There's actually no point of this second one, it just blocks you with that. Maybe I'm interpreting this wrong, but... Yeah, I haven't played any of the Dark Souls games, like any From Software or Demon Souls. I've never played Bloodborne, which I know everyone on PlayStation's crazy. I feel like if Sony released Bloodborne like remastered, that would be like the most bought game of all time. Like people are just... I hear people all the time. Bloodborne, Bloodborne, Bloodborne. Reconstituted drug package. Icebreaker. I don't know where the 6 was. So, but those are like PlayStation exclusive, so those... Only console I ever owned were... Well, I shouldn't say it. I had a Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, and then the only consoles I've ever bought for myself was 360. The others people gave to me. But. So I never had a PlayStation. My cousin always had PlayStations. He had a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3. So whenever I played PlayStation games, it was at my cousin's. Yeah, I kind of try to break it up. Like even on stream, I do like to avoid some games that are like just intentionally hard or frustrating, because I know some people like watching people when they're tilted, but at the same time, I don't always find it fun when you're like just getting angry and stuff, right? I feel like you gotta have a balance of games that are difficult, some games that are more like relaxed, chill. At least for me, like I don't know how people can just play those games like all the time where it's like so frustrating. I mean, we're strong enough. We should be able to... That's a big boy. Okay, so these are the crablings they were talking about. Who are Adrenafiends? I've never seen this faction. Yeah. That's why I don't know how people can do it. Like, they'll basically play like a different game every day. It's like, I feel like if I'm gonna invest in a game, it takes me like a while just to learn it, and when you stop playing, it's very easy to just like, you know, forget how to play it. Especially a game like Aliens. I feel like a game like Aliens is like, you're all in or you're not. Because it's just so time intensive, like you gotta actually like spend time. Sorry, Mr. Krabs, I didn't mean to kill the family. Okay, we're level 26 finally. Like, if I'm lucky, I finish this game today. But I think tomorrow should be the finale.
You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Auntie's Choice field manager is present. And
oh. Little tight, but having the shield and ammo, good. I think this is where shock grenades can be very clutch. Oh, this is huge. What the heck? What's this? Pneumatic device, send care package, an order system, recipient. Can't send you anything, but sorry. Okay, so what is it? If the pump goes offline, the skills of a qualified engineer required to restore functionality should once possess an auxiliary pump readjustment kit. The skills of an incompetent engineer will suffice. The release valve generator requires a replacement fuse and manual restart from time to time. The consequence of design flow. Okay, I think we need to...
Sequencing attack strategies.
So the crabs definitely took over everything with that. Where are they? They're over here on this side. That's fine. If I can repair this, I'll repair this.
Entering a confrontational state.
Interesting how they go underground and then they'll actually retreat. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Legion. Thank you very much for the raid. What's going on? How's life?
Reading that manual told me everything I needed to know about regulation of the archives.
Nothing much, man. How are you?
My crabbles are adapting to the warm waters.
How are things?
Such a pity that the archive and the crabbles cannot coexist in the same
Oh, you finally beat Dying Light? Nice, and you did it on hard, eh?
terminal can look after itself.
Congrats, that's a tough game to beat. Especially on hard difficulty. If you're doing like night runs and stuff. Not an easy game when I played it. And I did it on normal. I thought it was pretty tough. Okay.
Better than overtime.
Engaging.
Yeah. Like the nighttime in that game is legit. Like you're gonna get a real experience. So what do you got on tap next? Finish Dying Light. Anything planned right now? Great enough. Just
1 in 50 persons die from a crushing-related accident every year. Exercise caution around heavy machinery.
Tomorrow I'm gonna do some last day random map stuff. Gonna try to do just night runs.
Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube.
Adjust power settings. Clearing out some side quests. Okay, so you still have main game content's done, but you got post game. Did you grab the DLC or no? I don't have the water release. How do I get the fuse? Insert the fuse. I missed something. Oh, damn. I have the DLC, but I'm gonna wait on that. Want to play something else? Okay, nice. Advanced encryption key, shop machine.
This toolkit is now the property of the Earth Directorate. Use pending.
So, the missing piece is somewhere in this cave, but I don't know where. It's not bad. It's definitely way better than the first one. Like, big improvement. But I kind of feel like it's... As I play it more and more... it's not a bad game, but it's not like pulling me in, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not one of those games where it's like, okay, I did it, I want to go back. Like, it does some things really, really well, but then other stuff is kind of like, I don't know. I think they nailed combat in this game. They did good there. There's no weight system. 10 out of 10. Like, I can't stand the weight systems in games now. So they definitely took care of that piece. I think it's really just the quests, the type of quests. A lot of them are just kind of meh. Like, nothing. The release valve requires a replacement fuse. The consequence of a design flaw. So where is the replacement fuse? Yeah, I'm actually surprised, and it's actually a good thing. It's actually a really good thing, man. Trust me, if there's like a weight system here, game would be brutal. One thing I kind of dislike about the Fallout games, especially when there's like billions of loot all over, and you basically can't get anything. I might actually get stuck here. Replacement fuse. Repair valve generator. I need this, but the question is, where is this one piece? Okay, so we're going through here. But yeah, overall, like, lots of decisions have consequences, so you got to be strategic. There's different perks that can influence the game heavily. They have like a floss system where they make the game harder as you play. So you can definitely get like multiple playthroughs, but it's a very curated experience. I think that's the thing about the game is, like, yes, it's open world, but at the same time, it's a very controlled open world. I wonder if the fuse could be behind any eggs. Do I have a shotgun I can use? Actually, I should just use my scythe. To seize Crabble, a small glimpse of something valuable lodge. So this Crabble has the this has the fuse. But I don't have medical or resilient. I think I have to look this up just to confirm, because I'm pretty sure this is where you get the missing piece right here. So it's actually locked behind that, and because I don't have the skill, I don't think I'm able to finish this. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, I get the feeling the fuse is going to be locked behind that. I think it's good. The rating isn't bad. I can't say. I definitely can't say the rating isn't bad. I don't know. It just feels like it's nothing like innovative when you think like, all right, brand new game, $100, like it's $100 Canadian. Like, is it gonna wow me? Is it like Expedition 33? Like, wow? Like, no. Definitely not. Please tell me that I don't have to actually... This is actually gonna suck if I... I'm pretty sure it's stuck behind that crabble. Yeah. I mean, Game Pass definitely pays for itself, like, let's be real. Being able to play games like this, and then I would never spend $100 on this, and if someone was offering me this game, like, depending on what my other option was, I wouldn't take this either. Just how I feel. Water release valve. I think I'm fucking stuck, man. Unless there's one in one of these other buildings, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a game I played recently, it's on Game Pass PC, which you should have also. Super Fantasy Kingdom. Mega hard, but it's like so addictive. Like, that game has me coming back, but...
With the console now in charge, harsher...
This and... Oh, maybe it's here. Maybe it's here like a dummy. It's right here. I'm coping that I can't find this piece, but I didn't explore everything. We did the optional upgrades. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I got Core Keeper. Gonna set up a dedicated server on Steam. So, at least one person's gonna join me, I know, but whoever has the game on Steam could play with me. I should be able to set up a dedicated server and then play.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will know. Please proceed to close space to remain.
Okay, that's big. Big. So, that's kind of the tap. I'm actually curious to play Core Keeper. It was on Game Pass for a while, but I did buy it on Steam. Core Keeper is basically a mix of Terraria, Minecraft, and Stardew Valley. It's a top-down craft builder. So you fight like world bosses, you're going into caves to loot, you have to like mine for resources, you have to build bases, stuff like that. So, unique game. I always liked it when I saw the trailer. So I did that one. I decided to buy. Wasn't bad. It was like $20. I got it on when it was on sale for $20. So it's about a 100-hour game plus. So there's definitely a grind. Oh, don't tell me they're making me go around. Nani. I guess go this way. Yeah. Okay. Oh, big brain, big brain. Third person for the win. Also, what I like about this game is I played like 60% of the playthrough first person. It's way more enjoyable once you go to third, at least for me. The weapons do look cooler when you're like first person though, when you're like using melee. Like this scythe is pretty cool. Melee weapons look really sick, like first person. Okay, so we might as well set these guys free so we help them for that quest. We'll check out this building, see what it has.
Emergency protocol surveillance.
Oh, the mech's coming. Look at the mechs flying. That looks sick. Pretty chonker, boys. Oh, there's a big... Oof. Okay, I guess we gotta fight. He's gonna smoke me from a distance.
Sequencing attack strategy.
Mechs are gone. So we gotta hit up both these buildings, but let me go to the other one first. So we'll take care of that. Alright, who's here? Who is this? No? Okay, so there might be a quest for the anti-choice faction. Something I didn't unlock for that one. At least we're here for this other quest. Are you gonna play Black Ops 7 Legion? When it comes out? I know that that's coming soon, because I know Black Ops comes out every November. I feel like I should check that one out, because the last one was pretty fun. Can I do it to get up here? Yeah, I know everyone was like hyped about Blackfield, but or Blackfield, Battlefield. But I don't know if I kind of feel like the hype around Battlefield died a little bit. I know it still has a pretty decent player count, like 200, 300,000, but good, we're good. I guess we'll know how, like, if Call of Duty fell off, if it's really just not popular at all. But I will say the Black Ops 6 campaign was really fun. It was probably the best COD campaign I've seen since like the OG Modern Warfare's. Surprisingly decent. Shock grenades are OP, man. So broken. I haven't even used my storm grenades, which do like triple damage. Way better than just the base. Okay, open the lift so they're getting out now. That's what it was. That was a lift for that. So I can go back to... Everyone always hates COD until it comes out and they're playing it. I think really the difference is... Yeah. Probably better to wait. I honestly think that what... If you're going to play in December, let me know, because that's probably when I will get around to it. Because Core Keeper should basically take me like 3-4 weeks. I'm assuming at least minimum 2 weeks, but I'm assuming it's gonna take me 3 weeks. So I might play in December if you want to play some zombies and stuff. But Call of Duty's like a very fast game, right? Whereas Battlefield's more of like a traditional. Although I know they made the game like a lot faster paced, just to kind of copy. Interesting how brutes were so tanky, but these guys are melted like instantly. Yeah, different experience. Always has been, right? Battlefield's been more about like the team play objectives, whereas Call of Duty, let's be real, Call of Duty's like meant to be a... Can you be like a one person show that just dominates the game and super fast paced movement, the sliding. I think that's why kids like it. Same with like Fortnite. They're just super fast paced, right? So in like the hyper ADHD world where everyone needs to have like fast, just shit happening all the time. It's way quicker.
Wait! Do not shoot! It's not one of ours. Or Auntie's. Also surely not a protectorate.
The lifts are what? As soon as we finish gathering supplies and rallying together.
It sucks that my rep with these guys went to 0 because I refused to give them some like secret intel. And then I lost 1,000 rep from that decision. It's like... If I didn't have this perk that basically keeps my reputation neutral, I'd be at like negative, like literally negative 1,000 reputation. Okay, so we're doing work, taking care of that. So we did the optional, we'll get this. This is the main area.
Nothing says death trap like a bunch of little...
Inspect. 14.
Literal corpses.
Brother.
Careful now.
I went all in on lockpick, and although I don't regret it, it does hurt. Engineering, science, and explosive. Oh. Honestly, the shield's so clutch. Being able to pop that just saves me every time. Okay, we're gonna go up to the building here first. Check out this building and then we'll see what happens.
This unit's capacity for engaging discourse has reached its constraints. Consider relying on your portable wireless to fill periods of awkward silence.
I don't know who that is. Okay, protectorate.
Time for discounts.
Where does this take me? Oh, so this is a direct connection. So if you basically help the order, you can go straight down here. Interesting. So they basically have a forward base on this spot. Cool, cool. Honestly, I think Gary is one of the coolest skins in any game. Alright, take it easy, man. Enjoy the shift. Thanks for the raid, man. I don't deserve it. Appreciate it. Love you. And then hopefully we get a... Hopefully we can play some games soon again. Always fun to play together.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires
Why is everyone
a series of
frozen?
manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage bin, housing the information. If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
That's just a life situation. It's not even really a... Hopefully there's a day where I'm not streaming anymore, to be honest. But... it is what it is. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Reminds me when I found you guys. Practically frozen stiff.
Okay, I got 17 shock grenades. Can I craft? Yeah, I can. I think I can craft a few. Okay, we're at 43 again. Lockpick 14. I wonder if 14 is kind of the max for a lot of stuff, and then...
Talking.
Cultist.
Sovereign, forgive me.
Trigger guard alarm.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity.
Better to trigger the guards instead of messing around. What did I do with this? I activated the fire suppression system. Did I just kill anyone that was in here? Someone was screaming, but I don't know.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
How do I do that? Oh. This is
Check enemy like just turned.
like how that guy is like totally oblivious. Okay, it's above. I gotta keep going up. I guess we're climbing to the top. But let's make sure we loot everything. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but we'll do it. 31k. Okay, we keep buying short rounds. I'm at 700 already. Oh my gosh. This game's killing me on the... Level this gun up to level 30. I've literally been using it for... I'm up to 27 now. Holy. I've been using it so much, and it's crazy that it's not. I honestly think I'm going to beat this without getting it to level 30. I could activate fire suppression, kill them, but I need to get the XP. Gary's actually doing work. His melee is actually sick. The fact that his tentacles can stretch that far. Ooh. Okay. I assume max activate as soon as I grab this, which is actually good because I need the XP, but I do see him.
Data extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Engaging combat protocols.
Easy, bud. I haven't even used this like Doomsday. This is the best gun in the game apparently. It's another legendary, but do I have to jump this? I think I have to jump this. Oh! Good jump, good jump. How do I get to that? That's obviously way too far. I think I gotta go to that side. Do I have to go back now? Enemies equal right way. Oh, this opened up now, yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, yo, chill, chill, chill.
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by to chat.
Nope, don't want to talk. Lift not available. What am I doing to turn this on? I'm so shocked that this game enabled dismemberment.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with...
I'm assuming this is the right way. I'm actually confused. Is this the way I need to go? No? But wait, how did I get to that side if the door is right there? That's sealed. Doors barred shut. That means that there's a secondary way to get in, but I don't know how. Oh, I gotta take the lift. Okay, okay, okay. That's why that lift was there. Take the lift, go up top, jump over, and then... Okay, makes sense, makes sense. I did not see it. It's here. Alright.
Arrival. Eliminate.
Level 9.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen
I kind of
clouds
regret going level 20 to be honest right now.
if
if I had known, it's better.
Cold, bleak, and biting. Yet, rather quickly, I found myself
20 was a achievement, so I got that, but
what had been my normal banter with
I shouldn't have invested in guns. Observation leadership, that would have been 10.
No frostier today
And then I could have made this.
And refreshingly,
Yeah, I would have needed
I can now
6,
finish my anecdotes without interruption.
8.
Frankly,
I'd still have like 2 left over, and then I guess if I took another 6, that's 8. I could have made something like 8.
I
Yeah.
relish the thought of continuing our
I could have
flourishing
worked on my
relationship.
speech.
Emergency protocol surrender prime.
Gary fucking killing this guy. I would definitely say play this game on hard or very hard. Normal's way too easy. Like by far. Like I'm not even using the best gun and I'm just rolling through. Only time it gets rough is when you just get overwhelmed, which does happen.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Okay. How much black powder do I have? I should have bought more. I knew that was a mistake. Ammo. 53, yeah. And none of my guns, I like the game is so frustrating. Reinforced barrel, what is this? I haven't seen a single mod that I could have applied for my the weapons of choice. There's no scythe grip that I've seen the whole game. I don't even know if it exists. If it does, I've clearly missed it. Like in a way, I'd say one of the negatives of this game is they have all these mods and it's like, oh, I can do all these cool things, but it's like impossible getting them. It's just like fucking so stupid. Oh yeah, I gotta go back, right?
Welcome back. Seal for their assigned work.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Hour and a half for that, not bad. We also did a couple side quests, so all things considered, pretty good. I'm hoping that now I'm gonna get, because I did those two, it's gonna open up.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revive.
Punch processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entrance.
Okay. So I think once you do this all, then you'll get whatever.
Consider choosing between the reactor or punch processing as our next destination.
Tremor claw. Surprised it's not legendary. There's no blue weapon. Few blue guns. I mean, this one scaled pretty good. 3,000, 336. Nothing's close to this. This is the best one. Re-enable punch processing. Re-enable archive reactor.
What are they doing down there? Are they after us?
Hey, bud. Okay. There's a quest item here, so if you had a... If you either did a quest or you found something for a quest, you would have... Interesting. Would have unlocked. So that's the reactor, that's the... Okay. I guess we'll go reactor first. Hello, friend.
What is it?
Literally talked to you by accident because you jumped in my way. Okay, that's where we want to be. But archive reactor fuse.
Like us.
Archive reactor fuse. Re-enable security turrets. Archive reactor fuse.
Reactor turret defenses online.
You know what? We'll disable reinforcement access. Unlock emergency ammunitions cache.
Stop talking.
Emergency first aid cache. Okay.
Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed.
Interesting. I think it would make sense, obviously, to disable the enemies, but given that I'm trying to level up this stupid gun, it's only level 27. The green on the gun there indicates how much XP I have, so I'm only halfway to 28. And then I still technically have 3 levels still, which is shit. But I think I'm gonna beat the game and I'm gonna be at like 28, or I'll probably just get to 29.
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable
I could disable the turrets, I could disable reinforcements.
Present circumstances present 2 strategic options. Turret recalibration or sealing the doors. Either
Emergency
promotes
first aid
survivability.
cache unsealed.
Utilizing.
Oh, don't worry. Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Oh, and there's also the fire suppression system for cold storage. All depends on what you got in mind.
We're gonna go guns blazing. Try to cook this. Open display case. What is that? Nani?
Exceedingly hostile automechanical detected.
I see a big boy there. I'm curious as to who that is.
Error. None found.
Thermal transfer. Advanced encryption key, money. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Another 500 rounds. Back up to 2K. We're good on food. Vacuum tubes. Okay. That's our way in, obviously. Punch processing. Interesting. I guess this will lead me to the other one, so that's my guess. Yeah, takes you. So we're not gonna finish the game today, but we're pretty much, these are the final battles. So ideally we beat it tomorrow. I might have to. Oh. Oh, okay. This is gonna be hard. Actually, a good fight. Oh, I can get revive. Let's go. Trauma kit.
Replenishing my.
Okay, the turrets are melting me right now. Turrets are down. Okay, that was good. I actually got down. I'm surprised. There's a lot of enemies there.
Better than overtime.
Okay. Take our loot. Would be nice if I got to 28. No. Even with all that. I feel like the leveling system for the gun follows the XP that you need for your character. It's in like hundreds of thousands of XP, but the most that an enemy can drop is like 600, and then bosses can drop like 900,000. Don't want to activate just because I did activate the caches, so I just want to... Oh, no shot. That guy died from that explosive. That's crazy. This cache was shit. What the heck? Interesting that my observation's showing something, but I can't get it. What's this? Tremor clever. So they give me a grip for... I hate this game so much. I've had that scythe for so long. Never found a mod grip for it. I picked this one up from the main mission, and then they give you that. Repair the archive, so that's considered done, right? Okay, so now let's secret door. Oh, so you had the ability to get all 4. Interesting, but honestly, not a bad fight. It's not even the worst fight I've been in. So, all things considered.
The archive reactor has been returned to operational status. All that remains is to re-enable punch processing and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Oh wait, this is the beginning area. What the heck? Use punch processing enabled. I'm actually confused as to where I need to go. Okay, basically run back and...
That 1 hours?
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse the rift processing instructions.
Punch card dispersal online. What? Did I fuck that up? I did. Oh no. This opened up.
The least injurious means of descent, provided said platform could be spurred into motion.
I probably should read these, but... Do I basically drop down? Is that... Yep. Smart. That's when you use your brain. Oh, I gotta do that all again. Nani. I thought I saved.
Data brick of interest within retrieval range.
Okay, so that's basically offline. I was right the whole time. I did not go the wrong way. I should save here just so I don't have to run back.
At least I can't think of a faster one.
One week surviving.
Well, it's clear this open. I don't know if that. Yeah, that just opened up. I think. So I think you have to drop down on the ones that are flat. How many decryption keys do I have on me? I can definitely get one box, but there's a vent. Okay, good thing. I saw that. So I think you take this as it goes down, which makes sense.
Got the spreads. Better than overtime.
Gary killed whatever was beside me. I didn't even see what it, if that was an enemy or if that was a turret.
Oh, no bang.
That's where having the ultimate hack helps. Didn't give me anything, but it's fine. Fun save. I will say this is not a bad main quest. Like, they definitely had some cool quests in the game for sure. Oh, chill, chill, chill.
This place is
Change!
Fortifying teammate islands.
Like, please tell me I'm at 28. I still have like, I'm probably like 90%. That's crazy. There's no way I'm getting a level 30 on this gun. Probably one of the worst achievements ever. I should have never committed to it. I'm not even gonna get it in the end. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
I sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data.
I know I shouldn't be going back here, but there was that item that I could have turned on, so I'm wondering what it does. Oh no, wrong. Would be a glass wall here. This might be a total waste, but at least I can load. See where it takes me. Yeah, right here. Oh. It's just a baseball card. Okay. That I'm not chasing. I'd be curious as to how many I actually have. I haven't gone back to the baseball card dealer at all either. How come it showed up and then central interface? Maybe that turns on after. Oh, I never took that elevator, I guess. Okay, we made it.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Processing the Rift data will be impossible until 2 out of 3 competing priority sets are expunged.
Let's go remove the others.
My priorities parallel those of the Order co-founder.
I'm obviously gonna leave actuational.
Bankrupt our rivals and force them to buy all manner of necessities from us.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
This unit advises proceeding through the nearby doors to reach our next destination of interest.
Benevolent oversight.
The dream of belonging. The allure of security and plenty. Foster, stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry about you endangering. Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill, vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Stop now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think you drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say, partners?
Really hope we didn't just break the archive.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives. Power down, then power on again. Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged.
What were these for?
My deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Processing the Rift data is a more optimal course of action.
Shall I proceed?
Yep.
Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions.
Let's say a standards operator.
I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions?
I'm not gonna go Auntie's choice.
There are so many calculations left to Rift data processing. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. In addition to processing your data, I found time to restore the lift to Spyreton. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Valid courses of action include further examination of this inhospitable environment, or returning to the ship to pursue leads based on the acquired data. Okay,
regroup the crew. So we get the final armor set. It's not even legendary? What? Evasion chance 15. It's still not as cool as this. Gary's by far the coolest. We need short runs. Where does this lift take me? Spyreton. Where was Spyreton? I forget. I know that the church... Apparently there's a lift to the church. That's the only way you can get to it. I don't know where this is. I don't think I've... Definitely have not been here. Okay. There's a lot of enemies here. We're just going in, YOLO. Clear everyone out. Oh, I'm gonna get melted.
Promoting teammates.
The run boost is actually insane. Yeah, we're at.
Hastening to cover.
Negative.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
Ready to providing a host of help. Conclusion. Spireton has been liberated.
Hey, let's go. Oh, I was here. I still have to figure out a way to get there. I think I have to go back underground and... Interesting, I never went here before. I think I go back underground and then I have to try that other lift. I think that's the only way you can get to the church, so at least I finished that. Yeah, this is... Church is up there, so... Turrets disabled, I've already taken care of them. I'm not even level 28, that's crazy. Like, this is by far one of the worst achievements. I'm gonna keep crying about it, but...
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Val came in pretty clutch, I'm not gonna lie. Heals definitely help quite a bit.
I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the archive, but it is horrifyingly banal. I mean, I've been stationed in some backwater burgs in the past. Seriously? Do these Order eggheads do anything for fun around here? It's all math charts and chalkboards, and how many abakai does one outpost need? Hope they never retake this place, because I'm throwing all of it away.
Bro was just bored, aside from. Yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck here. I think I go back and see if I can backtrack. That's really the best solution. So what's the final quest? So it looks like we gotta close the rifts. I wonder if the game's actually gonna make you go back and like literally every single rift on every planet close it. Or is it just a big rift in space? See if I can get back, and if I can get back to the underground, then we're good.
Feeling distracted, you are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most...
Okay. Only thing I can think of is, if that's not it, then I probably have to look it up. And I guess the question is, when you beat the game, is it like done, or... I'm genuinely curious if this is the only other lift that I saw down here, so if this is what you need to take. Oh wait, what? Yeah, and the shitty thing is, in this game, enemies are fixed. They don't respawn, so once you clear an area, it's done. So that's the other thing that kind of makes this quest a little stupid, or this achievement. Other games, you basically have infinite respawn, whatever, you just grind it out, but... Can you go here? Transition to outside of... It says outside of chapel, so I'm assuming this is it. Only thing that makes sense, yeah, it is. I literally spent so much time that I was like, okay, either I'm dumb or there's something else, and then when I saw that you could only get there through this part. Running around like a dumbass for 30 minutes trying to climb the mountain. Over here. Wait, what? What?
We in the Order love to speak of a grand plan, of ordered complexity, where all things have a reason for existing, a purpose to fill. But what purpose is served by hundreds dying senselessly in the cold? The longer this interminable war drags on,
the more convinced I become of the universe's dispassionate variability. I must reconcile with this reality. And if we cannot, then perhaps it is time we evolve a new philosophy.
Chilling plasma
altogether.
crystal.
It's certainly worth bringing up with the presiding bishop upon my return.
The presiding bishop. This I don't know. I can try. I never went into the chapel or like the base for these guys. Maybe I can talk. I'll just talk to everyone here, but I'm not siding with anyone on these quests. Fuck them. Order's basically a big cult. I've stolen everything, right? Order's a cult. Anti-choice. Greedy. So I never even went inside here. I didn't even bother considering them for. I was never gonna do them. Anti-choice is even worse, but. Huge area I should have explored. That's whatever.
Detecting higher than normal humidity with trace amounts of organic material.
Spend like 20 minutes here.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be CAF interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need expand on that for me. One day soon, you will evolve. Good. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. All right, your turn. Laplace's garden is a glimpse into our... Not at all. Consider the garden, kind of you to say. More than happy to oblige.
Can't afford.
She doesn't have a... I thought she was a merchant. Oh, Finch is here.
Stimulating day.
What a look! I remember. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair. Pedagogy.
Quest over here. Sounds like you've been having a difficult time.
Nevertheless, one must persist. I knew you. There's a panel just.
I just have hack 11. That's crazy.
And so my sincerest thanks.
Okay. Easy help quest. I guess the big question is, can I actually find whoever this is for?
Your exact satisfaction to the nearest.
It is a big game, I will say that. They definitely changed it compared to first area was pretty small, but this game's definitely a lot bigger. Okay, I'm just gonna buy short rounds. I need them more than any other gun. $3 grand right now.
Researchers patronize the scientician surplus. Quality goods at time for discounts.
Welcome to the scientician surplus. Please.
Crabble hatchling. Okay, that's another pet. I wonder how many pets there are total. I should buy this as well. Okay. Guys, get the fuck out.
Never would have guessed the Order had all this space available, given what we saw at Matriarch's Mercy.
I mean, true. Don't tell me this is where the scythe freaking upgrades would have been. No shot. I'll actually cry. Legitimately cried. No. Still no scythe grip.
It's mercy. Wonder why they're not moving folks in.
Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
I mean, I'm pretty good. I got my 3k ammo. I should be okay now. Is my game just crashed?
How did your hype?
You okay?
Hello. Farewell. I'm here to maintain security.
Line our pockets.
Check this building out, see if I can hack into the other
The
one.
operation. That is not an invitation to return to your. That is.
1148 over a duration. Buy just to have that.
That is not your property.
Lesson learned. I don't know who saw me there. I wasn't really close to anyone.
Not watching.
How did your hypothesis about the flowers?
Let's try this.
Access is not granted. Off you go.
Restricted area. I could distract her. You know what? There's a lot I didn't do. I basically skipped all the faction stuff.
Tenure for a the operating. That is not an invitation. That is.
But it is what it
Good
is.
timing. I just finished sterilizing my.
Hey, only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Clearing for
This goes closer Underlands. How do you...
Mind yourself down there.
I guess upstairs.
I have too much on my mind for idle
Agent!
numerical
Well, this is a welcome confluence of dreadful, you know. Positively dreadful. How the peace talks were interrupted. Officially, it is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to chart for the Order. And to begin, I believe you would need to put forth, once you've worked your way up to meeting our respective leaders, you must convince them to consider joining forces. And if you might consider an appeal to your better nature, in the meantime...
Speak to Ruth, speak to Auntie. Okay. I really don't know if I could even do this because I've just ignored all this shit. But
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. If we can finish the game, we're gonna finish the game. Let me bounce. No interest in the factions. That didn't appeal to me at all. And it sucks that there's that one quest where...
This unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter. A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared.
What?
Providing intel based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, Closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy.
Okay.
That is a correct. In the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering your lack of formal alliances. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of death and serious injury.
I don't need
occurs.
any help.
Acknowledged.
Welcome. We're going solo. Yeah, you're about to determine the fate of Arcadia if there's anything you want to do before this is the point of no return. So. I guess technically you could do all these quests, but no thanks.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Would you like me to do it backwards too?
That strategy would be greatly inefficient, Commander. Please allow the energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence. However, hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
And I know just how to stop him. Get me close and I'll make it quick.
Intimidation is not required. Warning.
Every rift is a slight to get.
Once the modulator, there is minimal room.
Okay, how we going? Also didn't get all the lockboxes. Which I don't know. I didn't even know how much. I assume you have to do basically every single quest, every faction, and that will give you additional advanced encryption keys. Because there's buildings I know I haven't gone to. I didn't even bother. There's 2 at least on Praetor. And I'm sure there's more that were tied to the order quest. Alright. We're going solo.
Alert. Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures. Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate colonial anthem is not required.
Ready to wait for your command.
Leveled up, level 28, nice on the gun. I'm shooting even quicker now. This guy did me a big favor coming out.
Brains, Horizon Point Station, to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must.
It's probably endgame. I mean, I think I'm good on ammo and shit.
Being back here feels like straying into the dreams.
Bad kind.
Falling asleep on active duty.
Okay, so it's pretty cool.
By fines and dismissal from the Earth Directorate.
I'm awake now, unfortunately. Tell them to count the lack of sleep.
Dislodge power. Who? There's no one in. No normal person is rocking melee 13. That's insane. Legitimately crazy. I would love to know who dumped actual points into melee and guns. It's actually so useless. Like I'm literally gun 1 and I can do this without companion support. Wait, what? I'm assuming this is not explorable. It's only level 28. I'm like 2% of the way there.
This station's a never-ending mess. Good thing we've got our own rift modulator to help us navigate.
I think for the final boss, I'll drop my storm grenades, and I'm gonna use this like ultimate gun. Basically, I haven't touched either of those the whole game.
Plasma hazard ahead. Please seek an alternate route.
Not my blood!
Oh. That was just the way I was actually supposed to go with it.
Thought my plasma shower days were behind me when I left Triangle.
Them boys can tank. Seen from distance, I got a big bonus, even though it's an SMG. What's this?
Maintaining your balance.
Get up! I messed up. Oh, I have engineering 11. No, Nani. I'll never know what's in that room. They should have made the. They should have made skills 3 per level. 2 is basically nothing. Okay, I'm getting XP. Which is the key thing? I still got 3k bullets. Fuck with it. This is the first challenging area where the enemies are actually pretty strong. Okay. Seems that's the right way. What's over here? I mean, the good thing about Niles is like should be able to craft. Probably should craft. If I'm gonna use it for the, I assume there's gonna be a final boss fight.
I'll see what I can.
Consume. Enriched, yeah. And that should be the weapon and ammo for this. Highest DPS weapon in the game, I believe. I'll go around because there was a rift over there, so I don't know if the rift's gonna show anything or not, but... Kinda sucks how Shotgun fell off. Like, Shotgun was like okay early game, and that... But... Basically chain gun, carries... Scythe. And then this gun, and I'm sure that the super weapon probably goes well. Alright, what's in here? What? Wait, what was the... What? What's the point of this place? I don't have engineering, no. I don't know if this was actually what you're supposed to do, where this goes, but...
That sounds like Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen. Law, is that you? It's me, Niles. No, I look a mite different from how you remember me. Been working on my fashion sense.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
It's me, Helen, General Bear.
So it is you. Thank law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander.
Nah. Don't say that else.
Something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms.
She betrayed us.
What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Val and I tried looking for you while the commander went on ahead, but DeVries never intended for us to finish the mission. We barely escaped the station before she destroyed it.
So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right. Stop speaking in circles.
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some, what? Some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is
I mean, true.
that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you?
I can reverse this if you give me time.
Boyd. This is it, ain't it? What am I supposed to do? Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got ain't worth a damn. Reckon best you can do is end this for me. I'm
glad we could do you this one last kindness.
I always knew I could. This is... I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
Interesting. Will this be an escape for the ship? Maybe. I'm wondering if this actually is a one-way, or if there's multiple endings. I don't know if there's actually no clue. If it's basically fixed, or...
Short-range rover has emerged from the Providence, Commander. Destination, Horizon Point. Intention, unknown.
Hey, bud.
reconstitute anything nice? Talking.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the fish.
Oh my god. Shield's definitely clutch.
Fortifying teammate vitals.
I mean, looting at this point's like a moot point. It's only worth really if there's a baseball card or advanced encryption keys, but I imagine we're well past that point.
Warning. The rift ahead has absorbed plasma and should not be approached directly.
Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
This is Scientist Bernard.
Equation processing. Obviously something I'm missing. I'm assuming there has to be something that you pick up and that'll help. Okay. A tangerine. This is should be the end of the game.
Statistical analysis.
I'm gonna finish it.
Not programmed to solve theoretical math.
So we didn't do everything, but I'm kind of over it. I'm ready to move on. Oh, nice. You finished it? You burned through that game quick. Damn, son.
I can't.
Only... Oh, you can play the DLC without doing the main story? Interesting. I was gonna say, I'm like, yo, this guy burned through that game in like 2 days. Literally didn't sleep. I don't care about stealth. If you're doing stealth at the end of the game, like, come on. Guns go boom.
Still feel we ought to have done something more for Helen.
Brother,
what is it?
Get out of the way. But I did download Pacific Drive, so I have it downloaded. What I'm gonna basically do, I think I picked the wrong choices, but I'll try in the next session. Interesting. I'm probably just gonna play Super Fantasy Kingdom until Monday. And then I will,
This must be the Sovereign's office. Guess money and power can't buy taste.
and then I'll play Goon Game Monday, and then once I do Goon Game, it's gonna be Core Keeper. So. Let me go back and I just want to go to the computer. I think I picked it up. So, how long do you think Pacific Drive is to like... I know technically... I don't know if the right thing is to like beat it, but... 6-7 parts? Okay. I'm hoping like a week max. And then go to Core Keeper. And then Core Keeper is going to be a long, long game.
Wow, ain't that convenient. First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us. Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible. Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised.
You were speedrunning it and did it in 15 hours? Damn. Okay, it's not that bad. It should be like at least 5 streams. Depending on how quick I play it. I'm dead. Oh. And on my last mission was car falling apart. It was fun. It looks like an interesting concept, so I'm down to play it. Oh, I got some big boys.
Quick like and find that rift modulator.
I was gaming hard, just noticed a ping on Discord from my friends. It was 3 hours ago, bro. Your friend just told you he won the lottery and you had 1 hour to say something for him to claim. And now you missed the lottery. Oof, good thing you missed. That's probably the best thing. It's a sign. It's a sign that the universe is telling you don't go to league. I'm not even level 29. I'm actually depressed. Okay. Is this the end? Are we at the end? Okay. Also started One Piece. I can see why it's so hype. Never read it. Never got into it. I did read the original Naruto. I think Blame's my favorite manga, but Bleach. I mean, Bleach is all time for me. I'll always be a Bleach stan. 14 of these. 95 episodes? 1,000 episodes? Brother. We got 28. That's insane. 1,000 episodes? What the heck? I need to lock in maybe a month, bro. Like, you literally, like, die. Man found dead in his chair after 500 episodes straight marathon binge watching of One Piece.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Someone actually died watching an anime, brother. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Let me know when you need it.
Holy, I can one shot. Okay, that's the gun I'm gonna use for the final boss. Oh, I'm dead. I'm still level 28.
Deck 2, wasn't it?
I'm sadly gonna beat this game with this gun at level 29. What a fucking tease. This gun is sick though. This is the best gun in the game. Takes a little while to shoot, but 6k damage on one shot, that's insane. Honestly, if you want like a cool interpretive manga, read Blame. It doesn't have much text. It's basically an artistic manga. The first like 10, 15 are like whatever, but you see how like amazing the author gets. You know about Blame? Oh, that's like my fave. So good. I know Netflix had an anime for it.
Now's not really the time for a chat.
Oh yeah.
Need some?
I don't want to talk to you either. I came in from there, since the right way. Lift transport.
Entering
element. That the concept of pay may be strange. By speaking with this unit from a restricted area, you have earned an additional.
Oh, he was like actually a merchant.
Greetings, criminals. Displaying.
Again, end of the game, but I might need this, so use it or lose it, kind of. And I'm gonna go kill him.
Loading represent. Combat protocols.
Line our pockets.
That's right, Gary. We're gonna line our pockets. Might as well clear out this whole back section.
How might this unit bolster? Note, by viewing inventory.
$4 grand, not worth. I'll leave you alone. You're a robot. You're okay. Robots can be reprogrammed. I should save. I don't want to do that again.
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert. A suspicious...
Incoming hostiles.
Woo! I love this boost that I get from Val. It's actually so good. Okay, there's a lot of shit going down right now. And that Ray just one-shot the, where's this thing coming? Syntax heavy access, yeah, okay. So I gotta get the credentials.
Providing a host of
First time I've seen an NPC like shoot through the wall. That's crazy. Good luck. Alright, take it easy, man. Yeah, you go to sleep, man. Have a good one. I will be hopefully done this game tonight.
Seeking an alternative to direct conflict is recommended.
So it's gonna be a late stream. I'll probably be up till like another hour. Just to finish it.
Ready. For Gary.
For Gary. I feel like Gary in a way is like Timmy.
For Gary.
I'm hitting a guy through a wall. What the heck? Oh!
I reckon we can look for those access credentials if you wanted to avoid a fight. Sneaking around's always an option. Hey, the modulator has got to be on this guy. We should poke around, find the plan. See what information we can uncover.
Action.
We're on the science deck right now.
Did you not hear the intro? You'd best present a very convincing reason for administration.
Fuck was it? I have no speech skills, so I can't talk my way out of anything.
Better than overtime.
Run biological sample. I mean, everyone's aggroed on me, but they're not anywhere close. I'm assuming the doctor would tell you where the biosample is, but...
No one deserves this.
Explored all the localized rifts. Okay, so I've interacted with every rift. I got that achievement. Interesting. Biological sample. Oh, the baseball. I'm really curious as to how far I got on baseball cards. I would assume at least 50. Irregularities, damage. Once something goes in the rift, it doesn't come out the
Seeing
same.
evidence like this might dent the console's plan some, but I'm guessing it's far past reason.
I think we're gonna have to kill him.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Hazard benefits.
Automac worker, don't. Still not 29. I'm only at 90%.
Better than overtime. Y'all need to give us some space.
Gary killing enemies is so quick. Just want to clear it out so that there's no turrets or anything. It's obviously going to be a bigger fight.
Change! Let's search the bottom. I hope we find something to help us access the modulator.
Due to the unexpected scale of the rift
Modulator. Separating it from the ship is impossible.
Jude, you're the chief scientist aboard Providence with expertise. Recognize the impossible request is that impossible. You know that this plan of reconstitution is doomed to fail. Don't be crippled by your desire for self-preservation. You must convince our leaders that they seek folly.
Possible. This recommends more information about the modulator. Confronting threat.
Gavin, who am I missing?
emergency protocol.
Like, what am I doing wrong? Is this ready?
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Confront the console.
This can't be right. If skip drives are causing the rifts, why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space? There's some stuff wrong. We'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console.
The command deck. Probably should save.
Priority reminder. The only way to shut down convincing the console to stand down may be.
Don't expect much in the way of concessions. He probably still thinks he's got the stronger position.
If he wants to fight, we'll give it to him.
To quote, before facing the console, it is advisable.
Alright, let's end it again. Pack 20. That's the only one in the game I've seen.
Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good.
This goes the show.
Don't take a seat. This will be
the show.
quick.
All the power in the world still can't protect you from a knife in the back.
Interesting ideas. Oh, easy. No need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's
No
made
shot.
up of
Engineering 20.
all doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing.
Crazy it would be back-to-back 20s.
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see.
Oh, so I sabotaged the turret in this final room? That's all that was?
Model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts.
Okay.
Why don't you report
So a little bit of a boost before you go into the final room?
My staff will personally see to your well-being.
Alright. We saved storm grenades. They're literally like 3 times the damage of regular shock grenades. I mean, that's GG's.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
Whatever you plan to say, Commander, best make it quick. This room's on a hair trigger.
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the better, and ridding it forever of trespassers like you. Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? Such bravado. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall,
The Protectorate was responsible for expanding the rift? Law. I'd ask why, but I can already guess the answer.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, but it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony.
I imagine you have to have like a perfect skill set, perfect playthrough to be able to talk them through, and there's probably an achievement.
And believe you me,
there's probably a high skill check, like
you thwart our
20
securing
speech.
of a better future, one free of doubt and greed.
I know your plan is the right one.
No, it is the grand plan, and it is guiding humanity to its ascension. Since you took your time scurrying about my ship, presumably rifling through our things, I assume you... That alone should tell you
then we don't make our own circumstances. It seems they were made by the ship our matriarch found. A curiosity, isn't it? Without this discovery, we may never have realized the power we now possess with the rifts. Yes, the great architect works in mysterious ways. What else can I do but what is bidden? That is not how this works. How, pray tell, will the plan elevate humanity if its very custodians are in no position to do so? Now, as fascinating as it's your... Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong.
I never got
this. This was originally his plan. If it... Hush. I was conversating with your lead. Yeah, the same. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. Indeed. That's why my strongest... So which is it? Can my people see reason as you so... And they promptly will be.
I don't have Tristan.
But the Arbiters... So, though you will not distract
I'm just gonna...
taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to... That insinuates that reconstitution merely brings back shells. And how precisely do you know this?
I basically have, like, none of the options.
That is troubling. But it is merely one data point to consider. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. And you came here claiming
enthusiastic.
Oh.
Stranger ahead.
Do you actually melt him? Yeah, I had like zero skill checks. I didn't do half the missions. I assume if you do all of Auntie's Choice and all of Order, you will get way more information. Get fucked. I got level 29 right now. Where does body go? Okay. I mean, this gun, that gun's OP. It literally did 6k damage on one hit. Reconstruction is going increasingly volatile.
If these readings are right, the rift's about to destabilize completely. This modulator ain't gonna do from this distance. Someone will have to fly it in close. Real close.
Requires leadership.
An Earth Directorate agent always has choices, and self-destructing is not permitted by this unit's programming. It has been an honor serving with you, Commander. Please submit any feedback on your Valorant.
I wonder if you could have prevented it
before sacrificing yourself
Probably
to the
could.
void.
It's been an honor working.
You may entrust the preservation of the schematics combined with the processed rift data. These schematics will make mass production of modulators that can be operated from a safe distance possible. Acknowledge.
GG's.
the commanders sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the paradigm, then sentenced to be executed until dead, forever tied to the city they could not protect. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Having died at the peace talks, Augustine DeVries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate.
Get fucked.
She is forever remembered as the star agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Val continued to serve the Earth Directorate faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Inez struggled to resume gainful employment with Auntie's choice. Fortunately, her association with the commander helped her find a spot in a combat unit as a field medic. Yet she couldn't help but wonder if life had more in store. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily...
She literally killed herself.
Thus, Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final, agonized breath. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead.
That's actually
with
crazy.
unfettered access to skip drives, and its reputation untarnished by its still secret agreement with the Protectorate, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served
basically
as a
they left
base
it open to
expand the
Outer Worlds for
agency's reach across the galaxy. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Alright, GG's. GG's. I wonder if there's multiple endings, actually. Oh, I guess there are multiple endings depending on who you finish the game with and then your factions. But they're just tweaks, really. They're nothing big. Interesting. It's basically the story slides at the end of the game that change. got the sacrifice ending. There's like a general ending. So I guess technically you could survive. There's something you could do to survive. Interesting. Alright, we're done.
Here, Cloister is a lovely place to live. If you're a moon-sized computational device.
I just want to see where it puts me. If it's like a new game plus, or is it basically just back to where I was? Yeah, that's it. GG's. GG's. There's some things I did a lot of. There's other things I did not do. Obviously beat the game. 1.4%. People have barely played this game. This game was not a big success. Unlock all rifts. 0.004% of players. Not even 1% of players. Crazy. Still obviously early, fresh, but yeah, a lot of people haven't finished a lot of these quests. So just before I give my review here, baseball, I got 62 out of 100, 62%. So that means I have to have 60, only 0.002. So whoever, there's no way people, if you got the baseball cards, you had to have looked it up. There's no way. I pretty much went to every single building in the game. There's only 2 I didn't actually explore just because I didn't want to go back to them because they're faction quests. But there's no shot that I'm like, you're doing that legit. Okay. Well, we have just finished the pretty quick playthrough of Outer Worlds 2. Put in about, I want to say 40 hours. Tried to do as much as I could. I didn't do the companion quests, so I got the sacrifice ending. Apparently there are slight tweaks to the endings you can get based on the factions that you side with and some of the choices that you make with companions. So companions do impact the final outcome. But yeah, I think overall it's a game that kind of leaves me wanting more. It's just something that it feels like it's missing something. It's a good game. It's significantly better than the first game, but it's not a game I would say now like, oh, I want to play again, or oh, I want to go through another playthrough. I think a fair score for this is like 7.5 out of 10. You definitely have a lot to do. There's different ways of playing it, multiple different play styles. There's obviously different endings, ways you can go about doing specific missions, siding with one faction over the other, or siding with both, etc. So I'd say what this game does pretty well. Number one, total cope, but no weight system. Such a minor thing, but it makes the experience so much better. Weapons, both melee and gun, significantly improved compared to the first one. That was the biggest gripe I think that a lot of people had. That one, it was pretty bland with the choices that you had, and two, the overall combat was pretty stale. I think this game hits it pretty good. Weapons are cool. Melee I loved. Like I would have went in all in with a melee build, but just not viable in some sections. Music is fine. Open world I think is just right. It's big. There's a lot of areas to kind of explore. It is curated, so that's one thing I would say is temper the expectations in terms of it's not a procedurally generated or dynamic world. It's you go to one location, you clear it, and then that's it. Which at least for me I don't think is that bad. In terms of the negatives, honestly, I'm gonna say a lot of the quests kind of feel like meh. There are definitely some good quests, both main and side, but most of them just kind of left me wanting. It was just kind of like, okay, like fetch quests, that kind of stuff. I think mods for weapons are a mega disappointment. I tried getting mods for several weapons. I could not find them anywhere. So it's either they're in one specific location or there's one specific mod that you have to pick up. But it even could be that there's some weapons that you literally just can't mod. Whatever the mod that you get when you acquire is that it. That's it. But unfortunately, I feel like that it kind of brings down the experience because you feel like you can make the weapons so much stronger or customize them the way you want, but you really don't actually have that option. So I think that's frustrating. I think the biggest issue is, honestly, again, it's hard to describe, but it just feels like another game. It's a good game. It's kind of like the best experience. The best way to describe it is like everyone has food that they like. So, you have an option. If you have several options, like, yeah, like whatever pizza or this, that's okay, but you don't actually love it. It's not something that I would pick over others. It's hard to recommend full price. I would say unless you're like an Outer Worlds mega fan, you'll definitely enjoy this for sure. Like especially if you like the first one, this is way better. But for the average person, I would say either play it on Game Pass or get it on sale. I don't think it's in Canadian. It's $100+ bucks. I don't think it's worth $100. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Just kind of ranting there. But good game, nothing special. I can see why it doesn't have such a big following. I think that's the big thing is like when you look at the Steam player base, it didn't blow up. And to be honest, there's nothing really special. Like good moments, but it's not an Expedition 33 game. It's not an Alters game. There's definitely been some good games that came out this year that really give you that unique experience, and I don't think that this one really hits it. So that's pretty much it. I think right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the Super Fantasy Kingdom grind. I still haven't beat the 4-day boss, but this will kind of be the casual game. Monday we have the Goon game, so we'll move on to that, and then we'll play Pacific Drive, which I have downloaded. Then we'll play Pacific Drive. I didn't mute myself, but and then Core Keeper. So we kind of have the list set. So I didn't even update my games list. Sagman. Okay. Super Fantasy Kingdom. Outer Worlds 2. So that's on the updated games list. That's done. So basically the way it's going to play right now is Super Fantasy Kingdom will stay 5 Hearts Under One Roof Episode 2. That's the Goon game coming out Monday, and then we're going to play Pacific Drive and then Core Keeper. I'll probably add Black Ops. I'll play Black Ops 7. I'll have to look at maybe see if the campaign, if it's as good as the last one, but enjoyed Black Ops 6, but that's pretty much it right now. So yeah, 5 Hearts Under One Roof will be the next like formal playthrough or actually commit to it. Next couple days might be random games, but I think it'll be Super Fantasy Kingdom. I'll just continue that casually just because that's a game that you need like, I feel like 1,000 hours to kind of beat. But yeah, Outer Worlds 2 is added onto the list. Obviously beat Ninja Gaiden 4 recently, Aliens Dark Descent. Super Fantasy Kingdom, we've played that a couple days. I'm going to continue that. And that's pretty much it. So definitely want to say thanks to anyone that may have stopped by or checked out the Outer Worlds 2 VODs. I know not that popular. And I also played it a little different. I didn't choose to do the faction quest. I feel like if I did this faction quest, it would have been another 3-4 days. But I kind of got over it. I was kind of into it in the beginning, but as you kind of go through it, it's like repetitive. And then if you saw the end, I was basically just rolling everyone. I wasn't even using the best weapons. So if I actually used the best guns, I would have like smoked it even easier. But I was trying to do that stupid achievement, which I didn't get in the end. So that is pretty much it. Otherwise, enjoy the night. Have a good night. See ya.